Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, will expose himself by not fighting the best. And what I mean by that is it's only a matter of time before Deontay Wilder is found out to be the fraud that he truly is. So many people say, Deontay Wilder, he's a good fighter. He should be feared. He should be this and that. And they write off lower level fighters that they don't consider elite, such as Anthony Joshua, such as Tyson Fury. They expect those guys to probably be able to beat Deontay Wilder. But when they look at everyone else, they say, no, I don't know if they could do it. And let me prove something to you. Deontay Wilder has shown a terrible and lackluster effort and skill set in every other fight he's had outside of those big name fights. Right now he's scared to face Anthony Joshua, and what proves that is after calling him a coward, a ducker, and this being your ultimate payday, him having a mantra and a slogan of saying one face, one name champion, what other reason would you have to not want to make an undisputed fight, a fight that would go down in the history of boxing, that could solidify your legacy as a Hall of Famer? What valid reason would you have? And you don't deserve 50% because you were giving away tickets to the Wilder Fury fight. So let's be honest and unbiased about that. And so against fighters like, a Dominic Breazeale, a Dillian Whyte, people tend to think that Deontay Wilder will be able to just beat these guys, walk through these guys. And I just want to explain and be 100% honest and unbiased, because Deontay Wilder's lack of boxing skill is ultimately going to lead to his demise. And if he keeps avoiding the big names, he'll eventually lose to a smaller name. Whether you want to believe it or not, Dillian Whyte is an elite fighter. Whether you want to believe it or not, Dominic Breazeale is a very good fighter. He's a very good boxer. He's not elite, but he's a very good boxer. And I believe a B or a C level fighter can be able to beat Deontay Wilder. It doesn't take an elite boxer to go 12 rounds with Deontay Wilder, because you have to look at it like this. Tyson Fury went 12 rounds with Deontay Wilder, and it was a very good performance from Tyson Fury. But what happens if anyone else catches Deontay Wilder with a good shot? They can get him out of there. And we know that Deontay Wilder doesn't know how to adjust. We know that if you jump on him early, you may be able to get him out of there. We've seen Deontay Wilder dropped and hurt before. There's footage out there. We know the truth. But let's be honest. Luis Ortiz, let's start with him. Luis Ortiz went 10 rounds with Deontay Wilder. Luis Ortiz has never fought an elite level fighter, and we don't believe Luis Ortiz to be elite level himself. We believe Luis Ortiz is a very good fighter, a technical fighter, a solid fighter, but at the same time, he's still a notch below Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Luis Ortiz is basically 40 years old. He gassed out in that fight, but he threw the kitchen sink at Deontay Wilder in the 7th round. In my personal opinion, some people could have ruled that Deontay Wilder was out on his feet in the 7th round, if we're being honest and unbiased. And if we don't look at Luis Ortiz, if we look at other guys like a Chris Arreola went 8 rounds with Deontay Wilder, and at moments in that fight completely embarrassed Deontay Wilder. So if we're going to look at it honest and unbiased, if Chris Arreola can do that, and then you look at a guy like Johan Duhaupas went 11, Eric Molina went 9, you look at the Bermane Stiverne the first time went 12. These guys shouldn't be going this long with Deontay Wilder if he's so unstoppable, if he's so formidable. But none of these guys have the pop in their shot that a Dominic Breazeale has. None of these guys have the pop in their shot that a Dillian Whyte has. See, the other names have been boosted up, rightfully so, because they're top level fighters. But what happened to the guys losing to a guy that's not been boosted up at this level? In my honest opinion, I believe Deontay Wilder would get exposed by Dillian Whyte. And I'm not saying he'll 100% get exposed by Dominic Breazeale, but he's playing a risky game, because any fight, Deontay Wilder could get stopped for a couple of reasons. One, he's a terrible boxer. Two, that if you have heavyweights, any big shot can hurt you. And Dominic Breazeale has shown that he can hurt and get guys out of there. So at the end of the day, you can believe what you want, but we all know that Deontay Wilder is susceptible to losing any fight just because he cannot box. But he's also has the potential to win any fight because he has a big right hand. That's why they call it the equalizer. So what happens when Deontay Wilder right hand does not land and he faces top level competition? What happens then?